The Winklevoss brothers, how professional rowers became the first crypto billionaires. Fame came to brothers Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss before big money. A long legal battle with Mark Zuckerberg, whom the brothers accused of stealing their ConnectU social networking idea to create Facebook, inspired filmmaker David Fincher to make the social network. In 2002, while studying at Harvard, the Winklevosses invented a prototype of a social network, a virtual hobby club for American college students. A programmer friend initially joined the project, but he soon left. While searching for another programmer, the Winklevosses hit it off with Mark Zuckerberg. They agreed to cooperate and gave him the code they had already written. After that, according to the brothers, Zuckerberg stopped contacting them and soon introduced his own social network. According to the Winklevosses, based on their code. The lengthy legal battle ended in 2008 when Facebook was ordered to pay $65 million. And while that money may seem enormous, the brothers' real path to riches was ahead of them. 5 facts about investors. Participated in the Olympics. Since high school, the brothers have been passionate about rowing and even created their own team. The passion grew into a professional sport and they participated in many prestigious regattas. Their biggest success was winning the Pan American Games in 2007, where the brothers took gold in the 8-man squad. They also competed at the Beijing Olympics in 2008. Here the Winklevosses played as a 2-man team and managed to reach the finals in 6th place. They also played tennis and lacrosse at a fairly high level. But sports didn't interfere with their studies. We didn't see athletics as an excuse to do poorly in school or college. We wanted to be our best at everything, Tyler said. We had amazing discipline. From a young age, the brothers were amazingly versatile. And no matter what they tried to do, they were great at it. For example, they played the piano 4 hands and were fond of studying Latin and Greek. The Winklevosses recalled that at Harvard they had a very busy schedule, getting up at 6 in the morning, going to the gym, several hours of lectures, followed by independent study. Daily Mail journalist Jane Fryer describes them as people who lived as if on another planet and never slept until lunchtime or watched TV in the afternoon. Although Cameron insisted that they were ordinary people, it was just that their goals required a high degree of discipline. They started earning money at the age of 13. The twins created their first business project at school age. They learned HTML and began to make custom websites. Each project brought them anywhere from $200 to several $1,000s. The money wasn't bad, we bought a lot of Nintendo games with it, Tyler recalls from that time. However, the business didn't last long. The strict rules of the prestigious school where the brothers studied prevented them from doing so. They took offense at Zuckerberg, but registered on Facebook. Even though they felt betrayed after the conflict with Zuckerberg, the brothers registered on Facebook long before they won the court dispute. They didn't see anything unusual about it. Why not? This social network has always been a good idea, they explained their decision. Subsequently, the twins created their pages on Instagram, another Zuckerberg social network. They plan to make another appearance in the movies. After the movie The Social Network, where the Winklevoss brothers were the main characters, in 2012 they already appeared in the 11th episode of the 23rd season of the animated series The Simpsons. Renowned author Ben Mesrich has written a book about their lives, Bitcoin Billionaires. For it, the Winklevosses told their own story. A few years ago, word got out about plans to film the book and the brothers even agreed to facilitate it. They bought Bitcoin when it was worth a few dollars. In 2012, the brothers created the investment company Winklevoss Capital Management, which had the goal of investing in various startups. The main direction of the family company immediately became crypto assets. In particular, the brothers co-founded the crypto exchange Gemini and looked for other promising projects. However, Bitcoin buying was a particular success. In 2013, the Winklevosses reported owning $11 million worth of cryptocurrency, which was about 1% of all Bitcoins at the time. The brothers became the first celebrities to publicly acknowledge that they had invested heavily in virtual assets. Prior to that, major investors had remained anonymous. At the time the twins announced their crypto wealth, one Bitcoin was valued at about $120. However, that doesn't mean they were buying it at that price. The Winklevosses began investing in the new asset back in 2012. According to them, when they bought the first coin, it was worth less than $10. Based on the published figures, Forbes magazine calculated that the fortune of each of the brothers reaches $1.4 billion in 2021. At the same time, it is impossible to call this amount exact, because the Winklevosses declined to comment to the publication. Why they chose Bitcoin? Back in 2013, when the number one cryptocurrency was worth just over $100, the brothers predicted it would be the gold of the tech sector. People say it's a bubble, they don't want to take it seriously. However, at some point that narrative will change to virtual currencies are here to stay. We're just at the beginning of that process now, Cameron stressed at the time. We decided to put our money and faith into a mathematical system that is free from politics and human error, Tyler explained. At the same time, he admitted in 2013 that he could be wrong, but despite that, he wants to check how the whole Bitcoin thing will end. The twins not only invested in Bitcoin, but also tried to promote it by example. For example, according to the New York Times, at a time when the main site where Bitcoin was accepted was a drug site, the Winklevosses paid a Ukrainian programmer to develop the company's website with cryptocurrency, building a crypto empire and a cryptocurrency city. This year, Bloomberg estimated the brothers' total fortune at $6.4 billion. And it's no longer just about Bitcoin, which was once the foundation of their empire. The Winklevosses own stakes in more than 75 different blockchain or cryptocurrency startups. In addition to the already mentioned Gemini Exchange, they've also made equity stakes in trading platform Slingshot, tax service TaxBit, cryptocurrency service Xapo Bank, and gaming platform GamerGains, where players get tokens. There's even a building in the Praxis Utopian City meta-universe among the projects they fund. We believe in investing in the next generation of visionaries pushing the limits of what's possible. They're risk takers, they want to create better human experiences, and they're not afraid to think big and fail big, Cameron explained the investment strategy. In 2018, the brothers even tried to launch the first Bitcoin ETF in the US market. However, then the regulator was not ready for such revolutionary decisions and rejected the initiative. Such a fund appeared only in 2021, when industry giant ProShares took up its creation. At various times, the Winklevosses have also held stakes in companies that have nothing to do with crypto. The fields here are diverse: food delivery, long-distance transportation, smart locks, etc. At one time they were even interested in a marijuana delivery service. Family investment companies rarely post where they invest, because they don't have that kind of commitment. In contrast, Winklevoss Capital publishes data about the projects it enters. According to observers, in this way the brothers are trying to attract other investors to startups. At the same time, data on the amount of investment and the brothers' share in one project or another remains secret. Waiting for Bitcoin at $500,000 and singing about it. When Bitcoin from peaks of almost $68,000 began to roll down to $20,000, the brothers noted that they continue to believe in the cryptocurrency. Tyler tweeted that he wasn't embarrassed by the situation. Bitcoin is not just an asset. And it's not just a development. It is a movement that offers a dismantling of traditional power structures. It promises greater independence, choice, and opportunity. Those principles have not changed, Cameron emphasized, in turn. Despite the showy confidence, the brothers admit that now is not the best time for the crypto market. Over the summer, they fired 1 in 10 employees of Gemini, about 100 in all, and admitted in a letter to employees that crypto winter had begun. A few years ago, the Winklevosses assured that Bitcoin had the potential to rise to $500,000 a coin. Bitcoin is not just a scarce commodity, it is the only known commodity in the universe that has a deterministic and fixed supply, they noted. That's why, in their view, this cryptocurrency is the perfect inflation-proof instrument. Despite the difficulties, the Winklevosses continue to radiate faith in the future. Just days after the cuts in Gemini, they sang their famous song Don't Stop Believin' on stage at a club in New Jersey. It is quite possible that it will become the brothers' anthem during the crypto winter. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, a thumbs up would be really appreciated. Here's your reminder to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon for more on the latest technologies and trends. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more from NFTs Up You.